Hello, my name is Renelo Matleisan. I'm 32 years old, child-free by choice, and I am your child-free advocate. Today, we're going to talk about how being child-free is not a war on humanity, but we are challenging certain social norms and actually impacting the community in a positive way. Being child free, delaying a pregnancy, or even being childless, a lot of people misunderstand the community. Instead of viewing it as a war on humanity, many of us need to realize that it's a movement that represents a social wave of self consciousness where individuals and women make a conscious and informed decision about parenthood or whether to become a mother and what kind of parent would they be. Are you healed enough? Do you have any traumas? Are you financially stable? Are you mentally stable, emotionally and physically, as well as spiritually? Here are some of the benefits for society: empowerment and choice. When more individuals are able to have autonomy over their life and decide what they want to do for their life, they're more likely to live an empowered life, a life that resonates with their own desires, and therefore are more satisfied in life. This could result in either more people opting to become parents because they realize what kind of parent they need to be and what kind of environment they want to bring a child in, by delaying pregnancy and planning out the pregnancy, and not only just pregnancy but parenthood. Many people only plan for pregnancy and not parenthood, and how that their parenting style may affect their child. On the other hand, we have more individuals that are really living fulfilled lives and discovering who they are and what their purpose is. When we have more people living a life that is mapped out by themselves and has more purpose, we have more people that are less traumatized and angry. When you have time to give yourself space to heal from certain when you give yourself time and space to heal from certain traumas and realize the type of person you want to be and contribute to the society. The life menu we are choosing is a customized one. We are saying hold the pampers, the parent teacher meetings, and all the crying, and give us the freedom of choice. Give us the freedom of deciding what kind of life do we really envision for ourselves. Less traumatized kids and more conscious adults and parents. Really, honestly, the child free community is contributing to having less traumatized people in this world. There are many people that are traumatized that continue to have children and continue to perpetuate generational patterns and generational curses, not looking to better themselves before having children. When people delay or forego parenthood to focus on emotional well being, mental well being, and financial stability, many people realize that they may not be equipped enough to be a parent at that time. And I think this is a way better realization than being a parent and regretting it, or being an unwilling parent. And that is why we have so many parents that are so tired and exhausted and are feeling some of the struggles and stress. Not to say that parenthood is all of that, but it does take up majority of the experience. However, if you are someone that is more self-conscious and you understand who you are, I mean, saying that you're lazy and selfish, it is a valid reason, because children do need people that are attentive, that have attention to detail, and will give them as much attention as they need. Also, with children, there is no stop button. If they want something from you, you need to be able to provide it for them in the boundaries that you have set in the life that you've given them. Fewer people means less pressure on the environment, society, and the world in general. The less people we have, the more pressure there is on the systems that we depend on the infrastructure. We have overpopulation going on, and there's an agenda to undo the overpopulation. And I really feel like this agenda is more towards unaliving a lot of the population, because how are you going to combat overpopulation when people are already here? With less kids in certain environments and as well in the schooling system, you'll have a teacher having more space to be more attentive to less kids, less competition to be able to get into school, less resources being used for an overpopulation. Instead, we will have a population that is enough for the resources that your specific country or society can be able to uphold to. Less children in environment. And I'm not saying that everybody must be child free, but a lot of individuals have decided to be child free, and we are being come up against because some people seem to think we don't like kids. No, we love our life more than having kids. More of us are really questioning and challenging how our personal decisions, like having children, can actually impact the environment, society, and the world at large. Is me having a child really contributing to the society if I'm going to raise a child in a traumatic situation or in a situation where I'm not financially stable or emotionally stable enough for the immense emotional and mental load that having children will come with? As the child free movement becomes a global conversation, we are moving to really have a more intentional and balanced society. Happy child free living!